Each year, hurricane season brings challenges for those living in affected areas, but this year has been especially rough, breaking storm records. Helene left a massive trail of destruction behind, and now Milton has pummeled coastlines as well as inland areas. The devastation is widespread, and it will take years to rebuild damaged homes and restore lives. As a community of artists, we know all too well that creativity can be a beacon of hope that shines through darkness. We have chosen to come together to raise money for people who've been impacted by these catastrophic events. We've created videos for you to enjoy and art for you to bid on. Proceeds will be going to the Direct Relief Organization, who is leading the recovery efforts with a focus on medical supplies. Each artist has selflessly created a piece of their art for this auction. In addition, Fluid Art Co. has stepped up to do something very special that they've never done before. They've offered to sponsor the collaboration with a limited release pigment that they've named Benevolence. The word benevolence represents generosity, volunteerism, and kindness of community. $5 of every jar sold will go towards the fund. This pigment will not be moved into their standard range of colours offered. It's strictly being released to raise money for this cause, and then it will be retired. Please join in and help us make a difference for this important movement by contributing in whatever way you can. Watch our channels, spread the word for us, buy benevolence, bid on our art. As Alexander Mars said, money is never a goal, but rather a means to do greater good. From all of us around the globe, we thank you for taking this on with us.
Hello, my name is Nate. Welcome to my art lab. This is my favorite day of the month when my Patreon group comes together to do one of the challenges that I've set for them for the month. And last month was a little bit difficult, so I tried to take it easy on them this time. And we're going monochrome. Monochrome literally means one color, but it would be boring to just put one color on a canvas. So you technically have to do it with two colors. And most people, when they think of monochrome, they think of black and white together. They're the two colors with the strongest contrast. And in fluid art, when you pour these out of a cup or blow them with a hair dryer, put them through a strainer, there's lots of blending, so you get lots of different tones of grays, as well as the black and the white. But my challenge for them this month was to use either white or black and one other color. And this month I have chosen this color, which is Liquitex Basics Deep Violet. It's one of my favorite colors. It's on the red violet scale, and it's just a beautiful berry color. I love it. So I'm going to use this to do a cloud pour. This will be my monochrome cloud pour. And my consistency is very thick. All of my colors have been mixed with 2 parts US Floetrol, 1 part PVA glue, and 1 part gloss varnish. I do get better results with cloud pours when I use just Floetrol, but Floetrol is hard for me to get here in Costa Rica, so I tend to mix it with a couple of other products to try and extend how long in between I have to order it. So my cloud mix is Artist Loft Soft Body White and Vallejo Pearl Medium. And I've used my white and black with this color to create some other tones. So this is the deep violet with Golden's Fluid Acrylics carbon black. So you can see that it really deepened the tone there. And then this one is the black and white with, to make a gray, a dark gray, and then I added this color to it. And then this is also a gray, the white and the black but less of the black this time, and then an equal amount of this, same as this. So you can see that these two gray violets are different tones. And then this color is just the white and the violet with, this is mostly white with the violet. And then for my base coat, I have mostly white, and I mean, I dropped in like, I think 1/10 of an ounce into 20 ounces of mixed paint here of the violet to give me this really pastel. So you can see that there is a difference in these two colors also. So this will be my base coat color. I have thinned this out a lot more than the other colors. It's much thinner than those. And the white that I used for this is not the Artist Loft Soft Body White. For this, I used Amsterdam Pearl White because I wanted these colors to have some sparkle to them. So this is my Monochrome color palette. I'm really excited about it. If I were using very thin consistency paints, I could get away with just using these two colors and either do a pearl pour or, you know, a blowout or Dutch pour or something like that. And I wouldn't need anything more than this. But because I'm using a thick consistency paint, I've created my own tones so that I get some variety in the color scheme. Just to also point out, when you add white to a color, it creates a tint. When you add black to a color, it creates a shade. And when you add gray to a color, it creates a tone. So those are that's the terminology we use. And yes, so I'm working today on a 24 by 24 inch previously used canvas. This was a Nautilus pour that I did, a strainer pour. And I was very happy with it. And as I was taking my camera off the camera stand, the whole thing fell onto the finished painting and ruined the whole thing. It did dry and left no mark or indentation. It's completely smooth. So I can go ahead and use this canvas again. So not a complete and total loss. One of the joys of filming while you paint. One of the hazards. So I'm gonna go ahead and layer my cup now. So this, I don't use plastic cups very often, but I figured for this, it would probably be nice to be able to see the colors as they go in for you. This is a 15-ounce cup. I need 20 ounces of paint to cover a full 24 by 24 ounce canvas. But with my base coat, I should be able to tilt this out and get a really cool design. Maybe leave some negative space, we will see. So with my cloud pour, I want some darkness in the bottom, but I'm going to start with the pearl white and violet pastel. Maybe just a little more. And I'm going to put the color with the strongest contrast to that one, and that is my the one that I added just black and violet. Put a nice little layer there. And then I'm going to put my cloud mix directly on top of that. Nice healthy layer. And then we'll go with just the straight deep violet. Both of those colors that I just put in, the darkest one and the deep violet, have no metallics in them, so they should cloud up. They give me the best opportunity for clouds. Okay, so let's put this gray violet here, the lighter of the two, and I'm going to put the darker one right on top of it. Ooh, nice. And then I'm going to go with the darkest shade again. I'll probably just go ahead and put all of that in. And scrape the whole cup out. There we we go. And then we'll do the cloud mix again. Nice big layer of it. And then the rest of my straight deep violet. Again, we'll scrape the whole cup. And then we'll go in order through the ones that are mixed with the pearl white. There's some sparkle on the outside edges. Just fill that right up with this last gray. Nice. You can see how thick my paints are. This is gonna be awesome. Okay, I'll put on some music for you while I put on my base coat, and then we'll do the pour.
Like you like me too. We can take it slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. You make me anxious. I think I might be stuck on you. I love the things you did for me. It seems like you're dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so let's just take our time. Dropping everything, 'cause you're stuck on my mind. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think you were meant to be with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be.
You know I want you close, maybe hold your hand a little while. Somehow I know you're gonna be the girl that I'll end up calling my own. We ride around in style, sleeves rolled up, glasses on, and then you make that smile and my heart starts racing when I'm with you. When I'm with you. never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that? Can't get enough of this. Being with you is a never-ending sunshine. You got your high heels on, and I'm wearing my worn-out jeans. What could go wrong? Sipping on a beer, sing along to our favorite songs. All I want is you. You make my world spin round and round. Sometimes I don't know what to do, 'cause my heart starts racing when I'm with you. Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that? Can't get enough of this. Being with you is a never-ending sunshine. A never-ending sunshine. You know I want you close. Maybe hold your hand a little while. Somehow I know you're gonna be the girl that I'll end up calling my own. Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that? Can't get enough of this. Being with you is a never-ending sunshine. Never-ending sunshine.
Nobody needs to know. Surrender to the grief. Nobody needs to know. Let go. We stir it up, create rings. We make something out of nothing. If you believe, hold on tight. Scream into the night. Make it all glow. Dress up inside. You're part of the rainbow. It's your right. Trauma in every cell. No wonder why we dwell. Medicine don't stand a chance as we dance. Lay down, bend on giving. I'll take your skin. Naked among them sins. Let go of what has been. Make it all glow. Dress up inside. You're part of the rainbow. It's your right. Now let it all show. Pave the way for the ones behind. We'll be the sun, not a gray cloud. Stand out. Ooh.
All right, so here is my monochrome violet cloud pour. I love this color. You get so many varieties of violet when you mix it with the black and the white. And there's so much depth in this piece. Super happy with this. I love the motion of a lot. Like, I love how I tilted this corner so it kept this little curve and kind of stretched back in. Really pretty. I love the way that curves around there. Look at that dark violet, the one that I mixed with the black. Oh, that line is so pretty. I love it. Lots of fine little lines here. Lots of beautiful clouds and boulder cells coming up through. Some of the smaller ones are from the air bubbles that were popping, but look at these boulder cells through here. Really pretty. I love all of that. This big puffy area right here is beautiful. Look at those beautiful cells coming up through that pastel pink there. Really pretty. The transparency is gorgeous. I'm glad I used that pearl white from Amsterdam because it's transparent, so you can see layers of darker color through it. Really pretty. Lots of great little fingerlings out here. Love that section there. Ooh, so pretty. So yeah, I think this is pretty cool. Let's see how this dries. So as usual, I love the darkest colors in the color palette. It just makes everything else pop so much and beautiful on its own. Like this dark, deep violet with the black. Look at that color. It's gorgeous. And look at the way it makes all of the other colors just pop right off of the canvas. So beautiful. I love that depth. And all these fine lines through here, the beautiful little boulder cells that I got from the cloud mix. My cloud mix is puffing up beautifully. I'm super happy with this. I really like it. And to think that, you know, from 3 colors, I got 6. And it's all still monochrome. I love that. I hope that inspires you to give it a try too. Go out and play mad scientist with your colors and see what different shades and tones and tints you can come up with, and play around with this too. So following my voice will be the submissions from the rest of the Art Lab who don't have YouTube channels, and I can't wait to show you what they've created also. And then there's a premiere train today following my video of the other Art Lab members who are going today, and then some more tomorrow on Monday. But also this evening is the beginning of the TLP Hurricane Relief Collaboration and Auction. So day 1 of that. There are over almost 40 artists participating. 4 days of premiere train so you can see the pieces being made, and then a live auction on my YouTube channel on Sunday, November the 3rd, raising money for directrelief.org. You should go check them out. They had people on the ground providing life-saving medical equipment and supplies and medications after Hurricane Helene all over the southern US, and also for Hurricane Milton. Amazing organization, fantastic rating for their charity, and we're happy to be helping them restock and resupply after these disasters, and hopefully help even more people. So I hope you stick around and check that out later this evening, the first night of the collab, and all of the rest of them. You can find the details on my Facebook page called Nate Bright Art. And we hope to see you there and help us raise lots of money. And all right, thank you very much for watching. Go mix up some paints and be fearless.
I went down to the city with a suitcase in my hand, looking for a better deal. I'm trying to find myself a plan, roaming around the streets, filling up some useless time. And if I'd seen her then I would have asked her to be mine.